Hello ladies and gentlemen, Tevaron here, and welcome back to some more Unavowed, where we're trying to help this continually burning man. So he will give us a sacrificial dagger. I know it sounds really strange, but this is the world that we now live in.
He played with powerful magic he had no business using. He hurt dozens of innocents.
That's true.
He was desperate. He made a human mistake.
Yeah, I'm not sure it warrants what he's going through. Okay.
What do you need?
Any ideas?
Should we head over to that homeless shelter? Take a look around?
You think we can get in there?
I have the feeling we will.
Alright. Maybe the cop's gone now? No, he's still here. Okay. Guess we talk to him.
Evening, ma'am.
Oh, we can actually ask to go in there now.
No. In case it wasn't clear, this is a crime scene, which means stay back.
I mean, it was pretty clear, but you don't understand the whole context of the situation.
Oh, really? Give me one reason.
I mean, is it such a big deal? You don't seem like you really want to be here. I don't know that that's a very good argument for letting us back there, but sure.
Well, no, I don't. What makes you say that?
So, I mean, this is the bartender option, right? It's not marked like the previous one was, but we're a good listener. You can talk to us.
Oh, what the hell. You ever feel helpless? Powerless?
Sometimes.
There's too much shit going on and you can't do a damn thing about it?
I mean, everyone feels like that sometimes.
Yeah, but not everyone is a cop. I'm an officer of the law. I'm supposed to be out there doing something, not stuck behind a desk or here doing guard duty. I know I could make a difference if I was just given a damn chance.
You know what? I think my impression of this guy was correct. I think he's one of the good ones. So, all of these seem okay. Yeah, how would you feel about being an unsung hero? Someone who does good but doesn't get recognition for it?
I don't care who gets the credit, as long as the bad guys get put away. Wait, I see what you're getting at. You're serious, aren't you?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you are. You really think you can help? Jesus, I must be crazy. I must be insane. But something. I don't know what. Something tells me I can trust you. Get inside, and quickly. I'll give a shout if someone comes by.
Alright, that was way easier than it should have been,
Just
but
get the guy who did this.
I'll take it.
I begin to understand why you were hired as a barkeep.
Yeah, you had him eaten out of the palm of your hand.
You have an enviable gift for empathy. We will discuss this later. Let us find what we came for.
Wonder if that has to do with our powers. Charred walls. I'm guessing it's that locker there that looks like it's got ice crusted on it. But I want to make sure we're not missing anything. Looks like that's about it. A lone locker, huh?
Is something the matter?
Well, it is freezing.
Freezing? That is certainly interesting.
Yeah, how is this possible? The building was on fire. Is this what was causing was this what was causing Jordan to constantly feel cold?
I know. Bizarre contradiction, isn't it? That's magic for you.
So you believe this is magic related?
Are people still saying, duh? Because, well, duh.
I cannot say I am impressed with the mundane authorities. They should have noticed this when inspecting the site.
Not necessarily. That officer said this place burnt down about a week ago.
Oh, maybe it wasn't frozen at the time?
It wasn't raining then. which means that no ice should have formed.
Oh, good point. Good point.
Perhaps you are correct, and perhaps this was meant to be. If there is danger here, we should be the ones to face it.
Well, you two, not me, specifically. I'm not prepared yet, so Eli, can we fire this thing up?
Come on, melt!
Is everything all right?
Everything's fine. It's just something inside is fighting back. There!
Nicely done.
That's me, Eli Beckett, enemy of ice.
Whatever's in here has to be what was making Jordan feel so cold all the time, right? Exposure to fire and ice has warped this locker's metal to an alarming degree. Does that mean we won't be able to open it? No, we're able to open it.
Well, that's definitely our cold source, all right.
Is that just a block of ice? A faint shape is visible inside. Okay, so does he need to melt that as well?
Now that it's out of the open air, the warm rain is coming down, I should be able to...
I mean, let's hope you're able to.
Jesus!
What is up with this? Because that's not Jordan.
Look at that. Not a burn mark on him.
The ice protected him from the fire?
It also froze him to death, but if you want to get technical, sure, it protected him from the fire.
I mean, freezing's a much preferable way to die than burning, since it just kind of puts you to sleep. So, does this body look familiar to you?
Maybe. It's hard to tell, you know, with all the frostbite and things.
I admit, he does look slightly recognizable, but as to who, I cannot say.
Yeah, me either. So it's a young man? He looks old to me. And already starting to form icicles again? It can't be Jordan, right? It is Jordan? Well then, did whatever he did put him in a new body that's consumed with fire? I don't know. Holy crap, it's Jordan, I guess.
I'm as surprised as you are. The quality of that photo isn't so great, but it's definitely the same guy.
The evidence is undeniable. Jordan sought a way to remove the cold invading his body. It appears he failed.
So what was causing the cold? What did we see in the sewer? Is he an elemental of some sort now?
No, we would not have been able to converse with it if so. We spoke to Jordan, not a lost spirit. At least, not one in the traditional sense. His soul transmuted, escaped his body, and became something else. He is alive, just no longer human.
He's become a fire elemental.
Aha!
A spirit bound to a body of flame.
So does that mean he's not in pain? Can we reverse it? I mean, I don't know that it serves him right. Something outside or inside was doing this. This was not just a mental thing where he thought he was cold when he wasn't. He literally was freezing.
No, he can't. And even if we could, his human body is dead. There's nothing for him to go back to.
Regardless, we cannot allow a fire elemental to run loose in the city sewers.
So, have you ever heard of anyone turning into a fire elemental before? Huh. Eli, you are the fire expert. Any thoughts?
Thoughts? I have plenty of thoughts. None of them nice. Let me mull them over for a bit, okay? We should hear Jordan out before deciding anything, anyway.
I mean, that's fair enough. Let's go. So I guess that's everything in here then.
Whatever you found in there, don't tell me about it. Deniability and all that. Just find the guy who did this.
Well, we've already found him, though we're not going to tell you that, I suppose. So, I wonder what our options actually are. Are you in pain?
Master?
We went to the shelter.
You did? What did you find?
Well, how do I put this? You're kind of dead. Your body, at least.
What? I'm dead?
No, not exactly. You're a fire elemental now. You're alive, you're just in a new body. A body made of flame. That's why the flames are self-sustaining. You aren't on fire, you are fire.
So, there's no cure?
No. Your human body is dead. There's no getting around that. But you're kind of immortal now. That's something, isn't it?
You mean I have to live like this? Forever?
Yeah?
You should have left me in the cold, Master! You should have left me to die!
Well, let's hope he doesn't have a temper as hot as his form. Huh. Yeah, we won't abandon you, Jordan. We'll think of something.
Thank you, Master!
Look, we do have one option. I'm a fire mage. I can control and channel fire. Given enough time, I can remove the fire from your spirit.
Eli, what you are proposing,
Will be incredibly painful, I know.
Painful?
it will feel like being skinned alive.
But it will kill me?
Eventually.
Then I'll do it.
Is this the only option?
No, it is not. I will not allow you to do this. Not when there is another way.
Another way?
I mean, it's
There
his
are others
choice,
of your
right?
kind. Fire elementals. A whole world of them.
Yeah, in another dimension, across the void. How do you propose to get him there?
Jordan is a creature of spirit now, which means he can traverse the void. I can lend him the energy required, and show him how to open the way.
So he can, what, spend eternity with fire people?
Wait, eternity?
It is a one-way trip, Jordan. Life there will not be easy, but perhaps you can find a home there, a life.
But what kind of life would that be?
One that continues.
Sure, on an alien world, in an alien dimension, all alone.
I'm going to let them finish talking.
There will be others of his kind. In time, they might accept him.
And if they don't, they'll be stuck there forever.
So the alternative is to murder him?
It's mercy. If I was in his shoes, I'd want the same.
But you are not in his shoes. You cannot make that choice for him.
And neither can you.
That is true. Jordan, what say you?
I don't know.
Do you really want to live like this?
Better a life like this than no life at all.
But what kind of life would that be?
Feeling like they're going to force me to make the
One
decision.
that continues.
No, he won't have
On
to
an
eat
alien
human
world,
flesh because
in
she
an
said she
alien
would
dimension, all alone.
lend him the energy, and I think they're just repeating their
There will be others
conversation.
of his kind. In time, they might accept him.
I'm guessing he's going to refuse
And
to
if
make
they
a
don't,
decision, but
we'll
we're going to
stuck there
ask him.
forever.
I can't. This is all too much. Master, I know you've done your best. Whatever you decide, I will do.
So the alternative is to murder him?
It's mercy. If I was in
We're gonna
his
send him
shoes,
across
I'd
the
want
void.
same.
Give him at least a chance to be happy.
Or no-
Yes, Master, you are right. Maybe this is what was meant to be. Maybe you saved me that night for this very reason. Maybe I have some purpose to fulfill in this new dimension.
Yeah,
Okay, I am ready.
You two should wait above ground. I will help him transfer across the void.
yeah, I don't really think things are quote-unquote meant to be.
I guess he's on his way by now. Off to his new life, assuming you can call it life. You think we did the right thing?
But I mean, If that's what it takes for him to come to grips with it, then that's fine. I really don't know if we did the right thing. We just did the best that we could do.
You're honest, at least. I'll give you that. But to live through eternity without seeing another human being...
I mean, he's not a human
couldn't
now.
take it. I know that much.
So the word another doesn't really apply. Yeah, Jordan's not human anymore.
His soul is still human. His mind is still human.
Are you sure it'll stay that way, though?
I'm not him, so what do I know? I know what I am. I'm not entirely normal, but I know that I'm human. I know that I'm me. If I lose that, then I lose everything. So, is he...
Yes, he has gone through the void.
So it would have been awesome if we could have put like a magical tag on him so that we could check up over time and actually find out how he was doing, you know? Kind of gather information in case something similar to this ever happens. Then the next time we have to make such a decision, we will be more informed. But I guess that was not an option. He can't ever come back, right?
No. Nor should he. He posed a danger to this city, the entire world. At the very least, he is out of harm's way. He did retrieve the ritual knife for me before he left.
Good.
Well, that's something. I'll study it back at the lab.
I know the routine. I shall call ahead and have pizza delivered.
It's like you read my mind.
Huh. Well, I mean, we did a thing, right? I'm not certain we did the right thing, of course. Axis of Weevil. Has anything changed? Same photograph. Is there anything new? Well, unless I'm missing something, I don't see anything new. No new pictures or anything, so let's head downstairs. Hello. Anything new going on?
You are awake. I was hoping to talk to you.
Was it about our mission last night?
Yes. And no. You have completed your first field mission. You must have thoughts. I am curious as to what they are. What are you feeling at the moment?
I mean, I'm feeling a lot of things. I guess I'm a bit overwhelmed, to be honest.
It would be foolish not to be. You have encountered many changes very quickly. For some of us, the Unavowed is a calling. For others, a duty. But for you, I have seen you in action. I have seen you react under pressure. You were clearly meant for this life.
Again, there's that assertion that things are meant to be. I don't think so. This is just how it worked out. All I know is pouring drinks.
You misunderstand me. Your old life, your life as a barkeep, prepared you for this. Your empathy, your ability to connect to others. They are qualities we need, quite badly, I must say.
Okay, I can understand that. That's a whole lot different than meant to be, though, you know? Yeah, we're not this type of person here. Thanks. I'll do my best.
That is all any of us can hope for. At any rate, I detect no falsehood within you. You spoke the truth to me. Thank you. I will return to my training now.
I mean, that's been our modus operandi so far, just trying to take things as we come. I'm going to avoid Blue Man for now. Let's go down and see if Eli's in the basement. Perhaps we can get... Oh, hello, Eli. Stairs into the flickering fireball. Looks more like a portal to me. Is this going to be dangerous if we distract him?
Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. I was just reading some old texts with Firesight.
And that is...
Oh, of course. Sorry. It's a fire magic trick. Lets me read any book that was consumed by flame. It's a bit of a strain on the eyes, but beggars can't be choosers.
That's really cool.
Being a mage has its moments. I won't deny it. although I can't say the same about this book. It's an old Sumerian text about death magic. Really long, really boring. But I used to read books about S-Corp tax code for fun back when I was an accountant. I can handle boring. Ah well. See you at the meeting.
One quick question though.
Fire away.
So, can I ask you about some of the pictures on your walls?
Sure, I guess.
We're kind of breaking through. Yeah, what are you doing in that photo? I mean, it looked like you were feeding pigeons.
We were feeding the birds. What? You expected something else? There's nothing special about it. Just an ordinary day.
So you two aren't together? Just an ordinary day?
I am? Huh. Yeah, I guess I am. The picture was taken in 77, 78, around 5 years after my powers kicked in anyway. I'd buried myself down here, studying old books, experimenting with spells, trying to come to terms with everything. Then Mandana dragged me out to the park. We fed the birds. It was nice, normal, ordinary. I felt human, and I can never forget that. Not ever.
Sounds nice. So I'm wondering if she does have an attraction to you and you've just never reciprocated. I'm not sure. So is your last name Beckett?
You know what they say. If it's yours, put your name on it. But yeah, that's my house. Well, 50 years ago it was my house. Had to leave it behind when my powers kicked in. And the worst part? I was only 5 installments away from paying off the mortgage.
Well, that is sad. At least you didn't burn it down though, right? And you have 2 daughters, or had 2 daughters?
Yeah, but I kinda don't want to talk about them now, if that's okay.
That's fine. I figured we would press too far at some point, so we'll get more information as we go on. Can we find out about your wedding?
Well, I can't deny that's me. Almost 70 years ago that was taken. Could we not talk about this yet?
Sure, that's fine. What about you at the desk? Was that your accountant years?
Yep, that's me. Hard at work. I can even remember the account I was working on. This dress manufacturer in Midtown, booming business, lots of numbers, tons of paperwork. Took me months to sort through it all. I loved every minute of it.
Sounds like you have a really good memory. So, if fire magic is a lot of math and numbers, that means you should be quite good at it then, I guess, since you love numbers. Anything else we can ask about?
Sure.
Tell me about being an accountant.
That's right. Back in my mundane days, back before my powers kicked in, I worked at the firm Weisel, Meltzer, and Sherman. There used to be a Beckett somewhere in the middle of that, but, well, you know.
So you were a partner at one point? More about an accountant?
Yep, I was damn good at it too. I made partner in 5 years. Worked at the firm for another 20. You had to know things to be an accountant back then. No computers to do half your job for you. And to make partner, you had to crunch numbers in your sleep. Me? I ate them for breakfast.
All right. You make being an accountant sound really exciting.
Well, it was. For me anyway. Lining up numbers in my head, making them dance and do what I want. My boss used to say it was like magic. Turns out the old man was being literal. Who knew?
Yeah, tell me about being an accountant is like doing magic.
Yeah, throwing a fireball or preparing your tax return. Tomato, tomato. It's all just numbers, and I'm really good at equations and numbers. Always have been.
So, was you being extremely gifted at mathematics what unlocked your powers, or is that just a happy coincidence, I wonder? Any thoughts on our last mission?
I don't know. I just keep thinking about Jordan, wondering if he's okay. I'm gonna live a long time, but even when I'm dust in the wind, he'll still be out there. I only hope he's still himself.
Or at least coping, I guess. Alright, well, Eli is certainly a lot more talkative and forthcoming than Mundana is.
Right. See you around.
Of course, maybe there are more topics we can talk about with her. We got hardly any information at all from her father.
Yes.
Alright, we get more questions then. Cool. I mean, we're pretty sure she can, but we'll ask if she can detect falsehoods.
Yes. Lies and falsehoods make jinns uncomfortable. We cannot abide the sensation. Of course, the ability to detect a lie is often useful in the field, so I have accepted it.
Yeah, that is absolutely fine. We're going to test? Sure, I grew up on Mars and I am 120 years old.
I did mention that a lie makes a jinn very uncomfortable.
Oh, sorry.
Think of fingernails on a chalkboard, but inside your brain. Jinns cannot abide to speak a lie, let alone listen to one.
Sorry. I apologize. Any thoughts on that last mission?
I believe we made the right choice with Jordan. When he disappeared across the void, he seemed content, less conflicted, more determined. I am sure you will make a life for himself there.
I mean, I certainly hope so. We kept saying, or you guys kept saying that he could never come back, but that thing at the beginning got summoned here. Could he not be summoned to Earth? Could we summon him in a year or two and see how he's doing? Oh well, can I actually ask you something about yourself?
Me? What do you want to know?
Well, where'd you learn to use a sword?
Like with most things, I learned it at my mother's knee. Well, not literally. She was usually cutting off other people's knees, but the metaphor holds.
And your mother was a pirate?
Yes, but I prefer not to dwell. Ask me questions if you must, but not that.
Okay, fair enough. I guess that's it, maybe?
I will do my best to answer.
Sure, we'll just go down this line, so you can't speak a lie either?
Indeed. No jinn could. It gives us physical pain. Of course, this means that jinns resort to mind tricks and verbal trickery.
Right. I mean, that's understandable. Saying things in such a way that you're technically speaking the truth, but that it's very likely to be misinterpreted. That makes sense. I don't think that's a given that we shouldn't trust her, but sure, we'll ask.
You can trust me to tell the truth. I have no desire to trick you or anyone else. My purpose is to serve the Unavowed. Nothing more, nothing less.
Alright, but what if tricking me served the Unavowed?
This is why nobody trusts the jinn. One always looks for a hidden meaning. Mind games and wordplay are silly. I find them tiresome, so I have focused my efforts elsewhere. I hope you will grow to trust me, and that is the truth.
I mean, I trust you enough. That's fine, was just trying to learn. Yeah, I like that. No mind games.
It is not for your benefit, but I appreciate the sentiment.
Alrighty then, I'll leave you to it.
Thank you.
Well, I guess we go talking to Blue Man, Dad. Get debriefed, see if he's upset with the way we handled that one.
To send you aid would leave our own domains undefended. You know this, Kalash.
Undefended against what? Ours is the only domain under attack.
Your charter is quite clear. Recruitment is your responsibility.
You accuse me of negligence. Just how many agents are currently in your employ?
That is precisely the point. We have no agents to spare. I am sorry, Kalash.
So am I, Aralax. New York is getting overwhelmed. When that happens, they will come for you.
Then we must be ready when it comes. Aralax out.
May Jahannam swallow you whole. Ah, you heard that, did you?
Ooh, who? Me? I mean, I've only been here for a second, so... Yeah, I heard. No use dissembling, I suppose, so now we know that there at least are still other chapters existent. We're not going to lie. We've not been lying so far, and he's a djinn, so he would detect the lie. Who were you talking to?
Lady Aralax, head of the Dublin branch of the Unavowed. It is no secret that threats have been escalating. I had hoped to appeal for aid and fill up our ranks. Alas, we are on our own. I respect Lady Aralax, but I should have known better. Never ask a dragon for anything. You will always regret it.
A dragon, you say? That's super interesting. Ornate lamp. I don't think there's anything new going on in here. So I guess we call the meeting, or maybe we can actually grill him a bit. So, that crystal, some kind of a magic communication device?
A magic phone? I suppose that is one way of describing it. There are shards of this crystal in every branch of the Unavowed. It allows us to communicate, for whatever good that does.
So they're all shards from the same crystal, so they're kind of connected somehow, I guess? And you were speaking to a dragon?
A dragon at the head of the Dublin branch of the Unavowed. Yes. She is old, stuck in her ways. I suppose the same could be said of most of us.
Alright, well, at least you're self-aware. I guess that's it. Let's get this meeting underway.
Yes, duty calls. I have appealed once more for aid. It has been rejected.
Huh, this is my surprised face.
Why do you bother with those cowards, Father?
Show some respect. They are correct. Stubborn, but correct.
Alright, so you agree that they shouldn't send us help?
I didn't say that. I said that there are rules, and they are following them. Each branch is responsible for its own defense and recruitment. In this respect, I have been negligent.
Sounds like everyone
So
has.
have all the branches, Father. A sudden rise in threats would have caught any city unprepared.
And we're that city. Lucky us.
I shall appeal again, rest assured. In the meantime, let us go over last night's events.
Alright. I think it went well.
That is to be determined. Daughter, I trust you have recuperated from your ordeal with the fire elemental.
I have. There do not appear to be any other ill effects.
What ill effects
So
were
you
there?
aren't entirely positive.
I took all the necessary precautions, but one is never entirely positive.
Then I will have to accept that. However, I am deeply concerned that this mundane was able to acquire such a powerful spell in the first place.
Well, it seems that it was the demon's fault again.
Yes, but why? Why would a demon do such a thing?
Why do demons do anything?
To create havoc, obviously. Why else?
No, this was too focused, too targeted.
I
We
agree.
are not dealing with a mindless spirit, bent on chaos and destruction. This demon had a plan, a purpose. We need to learn what it was.
What's even more concerning to me is if he was so focused and this was part of, or it was so focused and this was part of its plan, why did it leave and then never come back to finish? What got it distracted? I don't wish I could remember, though that it may come to that. Of course, with our power manifesting as the sort of projection there, sure, let's say I wish I could remember.
Fortunately, you won't have to.
Ah, I know that look. You did as I asked, Mage Beckett?
Yes, I did, sir. And it worked. Well, working. It's not quite done yet.
What are you referring to?
Oh, the ritual knife. I did a thaumaturgic scan on it.
Alrighty then. And what did you find?
Hold on, I'm getting to that. The knife was imbued with a very specific energy signature. Your demon's energy, to be precise. It's connected to you, and you alone. That's why you were the only one who could use it properly. Which means we can track it.
That's good. I do sense a but coming.
Well, I can track the energy signature, but the demon's out of your body now. Its energy signature is changed. I can only track where it's been when it was in your body.
Oh. I mean, that should be useful still, right? Do you know where it took me?
It was busy, I'll say that much. It was all over the map. I'm trying to narrow it down to the areas of greatest activity, but it's slow going. So far, the scan's got you pegged in 2 places. The Bronx, around Gun Hill Station, and Staten Island, by the ferry terminal.
Alright, so it seems like this whole demon thing is going to be the overarching connecting factor throughout this whole game, so that's good. Maybe we'll get resolution on it by the end. So, we go and look around there?
It's a tactic that's worked well for us so far.
Very well. Check both areas for void activity and any sign of the demon. We'll show those idiots on the council what New York is made of. Meeting adjourned.
Maybe we can recruit more members. Do we just leave? It appears so. Any conversation?
Eli, you are tapping the edge of your book.
I am?
Alright, just kind of background
Yes.
noise.
It is quite aggressive.
Oh, is he upset?
Huh. Mine must have wandered. Sorry about that. I'll stop.
Okay, so that's
Thank you.
where we were. So we can go to the Bronx or to St. George Terminal on Staten Island. Let's just go in order, so we'll head to the Bronx first. That's where our place of business was, wasn't it? Hey, old-timer. How's it
I
going?
have not been to this area since the 70s. It was a dangerous place to be in those days.
No kidding. The fire, the crimes, the urban decay. I don't blame you.
I refer to the 1770s. This road was a frequent skirmish point between the colonists and the British. If I close my eyes, I can still hear the cannons.
Okay. Looks like we can talk to the mass transit official.
Evening, folks.
A lousy night to be out, huh?
Oh, damn, doesn't bother me much. Not as long as I have my jitter juice here.
Has anything strange been happening in the area recently?
I work the subway, lady. I see 5 strange things before noon. You're gonna need to be a lot more specific than that.
Fair enough. Guess we need to find out what we're actually asking about.
Stay dry out there.
Do our best, so we can't interact with any of these things. Just trash and a poster. See, head to a residential area or to the corner. Let's go to the corner first, I suppose.
And that's really it. I'm screwed. And this is kind of weird. Why am I telling you all this?
Are we having another vision? It looks like we are. Because you needed to talk to someone, and I happen to be here.
You got that right. Too bad talking doesn't solve anything. I just don't know what to do. I knew that room at the Eddings house was too good to be true. I knew it.
Alright. So, you need to be more proactive about fixing your problem.
Hey, I'm all about proactive. You don't keep a GPA like mine without being proactive. What do you suggest?
Well, you need to be a bit creative.
Maybe we should bring a pillow along next time.
Maybe
Hush.
so.
She is waking up.
Or an umbrella. Feel like I'm going to throw up.
You sure? Because these are new shoes. You seem okay.
Well, my body is adjusting to demon visions. Great. No, I like this one better. That girl seemed troubled. I hope she's okay. Probably not. She interacted with us.
I suggest cautious optimism.
What did the woman in the vision say? The Eddings house? Something to go on.
We have achieved more with much less.
Let's get moving then.
Alright. Looks like a small grocery store. Fruit and vegetables. Public payphone that doesn't work. So there's nowhere further to go to the right then. Is that... Yep, that seems to be the case. So we can head back to the station. Yeah. Seems that that's all there is here. We can't go inside this grocery. So let's get back there. Then... I don't think we gleaned anything that would let us question this guy, but we might as well try. Oh, I guess we can. Do you know where that Eddings place is?
Now, why would you be asking about that?
I'm sorry. Did I say something wrong? You look upset.
Oh, don't be sorry. It's just nasty business is all. It's at the end of Morgan Ave, just west of here.
All right. Sorry to upset you. Thank you very much.
Sure. You be careful out there.
Well, as careful as it's possible to be in the line of work in which we find ourselves at this point, I guess. Okay. Half crumpled brick. We can pick that up. Okay, are we going to be throwing that through a window? Homey little houses. We can go on down Morgan Avenue, which is where that house that we're supposed to go to is, I suppose. Just don't want to miss anything. And it looks like we're not, so head on down there.
Cute place. Pretty typical as these things go.
And something...
Judging by that officer's reaction, I doubt typical is the correct word.
Yeah. Something bad happened here.
Never is.
And almost certainly our fault. An empty mailbox. Go in the front door. We can try to open the garage door. Go to the back of the house. Well, let's look in the mailbox first, I guess. It says empty, but... You know, guess I should have taken that at face value.
Locked. No surprise there.
Not really. Are these bars on the doors?
I would recommend not trying to lift that. You are of no value to us if you strain your back.
Alright, fair enough. Maybe you can. Let's go look around the back before we decide to break and enter, I guess. Okay, that's interesting. Haven't seen a transition quite like this yet. Hi.
Well, that is curious.
Yes, we
a talking house.
need help.
Don't be absurd. The window is talking, not the house.
Please.
Right. My mistake.
Are these more ghosts? Get in here. Break the window. Come on, just break. I'm not certain we want to do that. Perhaps it would not let us in, but let whatever's in there out. I don't trust what's going on here. Roses? We can turn on the water? Doesn't work. What do you guys think about this? Seems suspicious, right? You did mention you knew this area, though, from like several hundred years ago.
I remember the cannon fire upon the hill nearby, firing upon the British soldiers.
Yeah.
And upon the shape-shifting Naga that had infiltrated their ranks.
Kalash told me about that one. He seemed almost ashamed of it.
It was a humbling experience for him. He had been hunting that creature for months. Then, one mundane soldier ended it for him. Quite by accident. It saved us a great deal of trouble, and caused Father a great deal of embarrassment.
Well, that's fine. So, it feels really strange being back in the Bronx, especially after what happened to us.
Yes, I imagine it would. You did not exactly leave under pleasant circumstances. Regardless, we are here to do some good.
It's quite an
in
understatement.
some small way, that may help.
So, what do you think we should do?
The window is literally asking us to break it. Who are we to argue?
I don't know if I agree with that.
Naturally.
What's up?
Have you ever been to the Bronx before?
Sure. My old firm had a branch close by. I used to come up here a lot. This area was different. Everything was falling apart. Everyone was angry, or looking for a reason to be. Looking around now, it's easy to forget. This place seems almost quaint these days.
Alright. Can you fire read something for me? Really? What do we want him to fire read?
Don't see why not. What do you have in mind?
I guess we don't know what we need him to fire read yet, so we'll ask you about something else.
Fire away.
Feels really weird to be back here.
Yeah, that must be slightly awkward. But you know what? That wasn't you. Just focus on leaving the area a little better than when you arrived. It's all you can do. But maybe that's enough.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks for the encouragement. What do you think we should do now?
I guess when a window talks to you, you should listen. I don't know, just spitballing here.
Again, I don't really
Right with
agree.
you.
I want to go back to the front and see if we can get in here without breaking the window. It just... Maybe I'm being paranoid, but it feels like if we break the
Is this
window,
what the
that's a
old
bad
days
thing.
were like?
The old days.
You know what I mean. Going into the field every day, a new monster in every shadow.
Wondering if I should
For
just
50
let them
years, you and
ramble.
Galat
It is
talked about
interesting.
Almost nothing else.
I suppose it is easy to romanticize the past.
Yes, indeed. Can you open this?
Levering that door open would require more strength than I possess.
Alright, fair enough. What about you?
No. I just set fire to the house.
Well, what about this up here?
What? And burn the house down?
The bars are made of steel. My sword will not move them.
Okay, fair enough. I guess we are going to have to break the window. Since those are bars, we can't break those windows
I fail
either.
to see how I can be.
Oh, sorry. Was trying to go to the back. Didn't know I still had you selected. So we break the window. How do we get up there and get in? Alright, well, actually, let's save. Alright, now let's see.
You are tensing up. Keep your shoulders down and center your weight on your heels.
Yep, that was a bad throw. So... OMG on the window.
You lack the necessary arm strength to hit your target.
Well, to be fair, she has been possessed for a year. I doubt the demon spent time at the gym.
You lack the necessary arm strength as well, Eli.
Alright, so... You do it.
I fail to see how I can be of use there.
Really?
I fail.
Okay. Do we smash the water tap?
Perhaps another tactic is in order.
Can we give it to you?
Understood. This should not pose a difficulty.
Okay, thank you very much.
Bullseye!
It was 2 inches left of center, but close enough.
So, how do we actually get in there? Glass is dangerous.
Let me.
Yes, please. If you could open the door. Oh. I thought you meant you were going to climb in. Hi, you made it. So, who are you? Uh-huh. So, what are you doing here? Waiting for help? Please hurry. Go this way. Uh-huh. Screwdriver, probably useful. We'll pick that up. Anything else? An old phone? Looks like the line was cut. Alright. Fogged window. We can't talk to them anymore. Oven mitts. Quite colorful. bright and garish tea towels. More tea towels. Bits of crockery and cookware. Nothing we need right now. Oven mitts. The note says, I made waffles. Enjoy. -A. Please don't touch the quinoa. Masks on the thing. Looks like a vinyl record. Bits of crockery. Clock has stopped. It's frozen at 3:30. That may be relevant. More cookware. Door fringed by a beaded curtain. And that is the only way we can go. So I guess we head in there. For someone that needs help, you're very playful. Sure. Very funny. I know, right? Quick. You can unlock the door. I mean, that's how locks work on most doors. A picture of a face splattered with something that is probably red paint. Hopefully, photo of a woman and a dog. Is this you? Photo of a man in a car. See, nothing around there. We can't interact with that. We could go upstairs. We should probably open the door and let the other two in first, though, right?
There you are. I heard you talking. Is someone in there?
Perhaps we should enter and see for ourselves.
I concur. It claims it's a ghost, but you said people couldn't really talk to ghosts. Hi, guys. You made it.
The time for games is over. Identify yourself.
I'm KK. And she says she's a ghost, apparently.
Really? You don't act like any ghost I've ever seen.
That was my thought too. That's 'cause I'm special. I'm a spirit guide.
A spirit guide? You mean you're bound to a spirit medium? One close by?
Oh, he's upstairs? He needs help. Go, 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 go. Well, that sounds urgent. Let's not dilly-dally around then. Hopefully this is not a trap.
Who goes there?
Mandy, it's just a plastic hula dancer.
Yes, of course it is. Apologies. I am on edge. There is a dark energy here that makes me uneasy.
Hopefully it's what has the spirit medium in danger and not whatever this is. Bedroom on the right, bedroom on the left, so I'm just going to follow this, but we're going to save again. And in we go.
God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change.
Is that our old friend?
Courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference.
I can't remember his name there, but isn't that the brother of the guy that we shot in the bar?
That isn't helping. Living
quietly,
one day at a time.
fuzzy and indistinct.
Enjoying one moment at a time.
Bathroom cabinet.
Accepting hardship as a pathway to peace.
Can we talk to him? Logan, that's it. Is that you?
No. No way that's you. I'm hallucinating from hunger. Where the hell have you been, man? I've been worried about you.
Well, I was possessed.
Yeah, I know all about it. But you're okay now, right? You seem okay.
I mean, I guess that explains why you're not super upset about your brother. Yeah, what are you not telling me?
You can say that. Look, it's complicated. Someone told me. Someone who was there. It's too much to get into right now. Who are your friends?
I'm Eli Beckett. This is Montana.
My name's Logan Brown. I used to buy too many drinks from your friend here. And now, I could really use some help.
So, what is going on with those ghosts over there? They don't really look friendly.
Hold on. You can see them.
Well, we're all
Like,
void
actually
touched.
see them.
Well, sure. Kind of. Ghosts all look the same, don't they?
Just what do you mean?
Well, they kind of... Every ghost that we've seen looks like gray, shapeless blobs. These look a little more blackish, and the one before looked sort of whitish, but yeah.
Shapeless blobs? No, that's not right. I see people. 2 women, 1 man. They're confused and angry. Not exactly easy to talk to.
Let me see if I understand. You can see these spirits, and you can talk to them.
Yeah.
I see. You are the one KK told us about. The bestower.
Yeah, that's me. You know your stuff.
You're here to help these ghosts pass on.
That's right. Only things went a bit wrong.
Okay, well, this is an interesting twist. We finally found the bestower I wanted to find in the last case, and it's our friend Logan. At least we didn't kill him like we did his brother and our former boss/partner. Oh, tell us what happened.
Crap. Easy. Easy now. Shh. Just relax.
So he seems to be kind of holding them in check.
Calm. For now. I kind of need to focus. Can you help me or what?
I mean, you have to tell us what we need to do, right?
Back to taking my order, huh? Just like the old days. I need to know their names. It's the best way to get through to them. Can you do that? Figure out their names?
Probably. If they lived in this house. Just sit tight.
Funny lady. I'm sure there are clues and things around the house. I'd go myself, but I'm kind of trapped.
Yeah, kind of see that. Right, is there any information in here? I'm guessing not. Oh, wait.
Thanks. Seriously.
Okay. Ceramic sink. Okay, back out into the hall then. Okay. Abstract oil dabbings. Work of an amateur. Faint wisps of smoke. Oh, that's Eli. Can you guys kind of get out of the way there? Okay, it's just the same for all of those then. Empty green jade bowl. Alright, bedroom on the right. Very bright and colorful. Cozy bed heaped with pillows. Comfortable chair. More paintings, it looks like. Probably the artist, then this is their sleeping quarters. Okay, so we can open the nightstand. A poem. Okay, we'll check that out in a second. Check out this one. Empty. A framed photo. Same 2. There's a third one, though. Do they have a child? Can we pull the photo out and see if something's written on the back of it? Alright, let's look in the wardrobe then.
Some clothes, a beat-up doll, a ripped-up umbrella.
Alright, is this a child's room then? A closet. Looks like everything. Okay, is the poem signed? For Mary Jane, may the roses that bloom from your beloved shell be as sweet and full of joy as the beautiful soul that left it behind. Okay. So Mary Jane, I'm guessing, is the dog? Huh. Oh, maybe not? Faint whiff of old marijuana smoke, and this peace sign suggests the inhabitants were hippies. Fair enough. Alright, that seems to be all that there is in here. We have a name, though I think it's the name of a dog. There was something on the back of the door. And we can't really check it out. So I guess we go back out and check out the other bedroom. Alright, this is more like a student's room, it looks like. Desk is heaped with science homework. Post-it note has the words "buy earplugs" written in very hard, angry letters. Okay. Maybe these were housemates? And whoever was in this room was being disturbed by the people next door. Fisherman's Guide to Common Northeastern Pike. Oppressive suburbia, neat houses crammed closely together. Picture of a cat. You don't feel that tidiness was the inhabitant of this room's strong point. Dresser spilling over with rumpled articles of clothing. Dry textbooks, dog-eared romance novels. So probably a female? I mean, that's sort of cliche. Guys can read romance novels too, but... Ooh, we can get something from the trash can, maybe?
Looks to be full of ashes.
From the consistency, it looks like notebook paper. Or at least it was.
Okay, so now... I think we know what we want Eli to fire read.
Sure, but maybe we should move outside first. Playing with fire magic indoors is a bad idea.
Oh. Okay. What do you think of Logan?
You knew him before, right? Back when you were both mundane? He'll be different, I'll say that much. The power he's got is rare and powerful. He's connected to the world of the dead. He can see and talk to ghosts. He can help them. Of course, it looks like we've got to help him first.
Yes, we do. What do you think about this place?
Everything about this house is wrong. Something happened here. Something profane. It's all I can do to stop myself from burning this place to ashes. That's what I think about it.
Alright. And we almost certainly had something to do with it then.
Right with you.
What about you, Mandy? Since
yes.
We had new options with Eli there. What do you think about Logan?
He has remained at his post for days, and yet he seems at peace. He knows your hands killed his brother, but bears you no ill will. Bestower or not, that is a quality to be admired.
And what do you think of this place?
I can sense an anger. It permeates the walls, crying out to be unleashed or quenched. I would suggest the latter.
Alright, so here's my hypothesis. The girl that we were talking to outside the grocery store, this was her room. Going on the romance novels here. She was upset with her two neighbors, who were in the other room, needed earplugs, and she did something and it killed all three of them. I guess we will see if that plays out to be true. Maybe there's also some things that we can see downstairs now that we know we're looking for names. But either way, we need to go outside. No, doesn't look like anything new is interactable. Look at that. Puppy. Guess we'll look in the kitchen. The spirit guide is not talking to us anymore at all. Please don't touch the quinoa. So one of them's name begins with a D. One of them's name begins with an A. Okay. We can't go back out that way. Alright, back out to the front, and we'll have Eli fire read then. Maybe that will give us the information we need. Guessing Mary Jane was the name of the puppy we saw the one holding.
What's up?
Can you fire read something?
Don't see why not. What do you have in mind?
Well, the burnt stuff in the trash can.
Sure, just a sec.
Ah, cool. Okay, August 22nd, moving day. Bit far from campus, but it's mine. Art and Jess seem like an okay couple. Artists, I think. They're renting this room out for what my dad would have called a song. So that's the couple that's in the other room. Oh, Dad, I miss you so much. Taking a full load of courses this semester, can't lose my scholarship after all that's happened. Decided to keep this journal to keep myself focused. Keeping old Annabelle up on the shelf for inspiration. She's looking a little threadbare these days. September 3rd, Jess offered me a hit off a bong this morning at breakfast. Didn't realize they were such major potheads. Their dog named Mary Jane, okay, is the name of the dog. Should have been my first clue. I swear Jess dotes more on that dog than she would her own kid. Alright, September 17th. The Eddings are out at some artist gallery opening thing. The dog is outside my bedroom door, barking and whining while I'm trying to study biochem. Should I let her in? This is my Dana's studying hour, but hey, cute dog. So, how long does it go on before she starts to lose it? We still don't know her name, and the dog died at some point. Did she kill the dog? My physics textbook now smells like dog piss. Stupid dog, I had to drag her out by the collar. Now she's howling outside my door. I'm blaring music, but it's not enough. I need quiet. I need to focus. Art and Jess just came home. They are both high as hell. The dog shut up and became a perfect little angel. WTF. I think I know why this room was so cheap. September 18th. Told Jess what happened. She just shook her head. She tells me my room is where the dog used to sleep and probably is just a little upset. Yeah, that makes two of us. September 19th. Art and Jess are out again. Left in that clunker car with that oh-so-clever vanity license plate that Art loves so much. That barking rat is outside my door again, scratching and howling. This is impossible. I only just started my coursework and I'm already behind. September 24th. Fuck. That mutt just got in here. Don't ask me how. She got a hold of Arabelle and peed on her, then chewed her arm off. 19 years I've had that doll, and she didn't get a scratch. She couldn't last 3 weeks in this stupid house. Art is too toked up to care. Jess seems sorry. It's hard to tell if it's her or the weed. She said she'll sew the arm back on for me. Maybe she's not so bad. October 3rd. I want to scream. Arabelle is still in pieces. The dog keeps barking whenever they go out. Haven't been able to study at all. I can't stay here, but I can't afford anywhere else. I can't lose my scholarship. What the hell am I going to do? Dad, I'm so sorry. October 23rd. I met this strange person on the bus today. I don't know why, but I ended up spilling my guts. I told something I can't put in writing. But I now know what to do. It's finally perfectly clear. Listen up, Reefer Dog. My GPA isn't going down. You are. Alright. So we don't know that girl's name. But the other two are Art and Jess. And I'm pretty sure she killed the dog. Oh no, we do know her name. It's Dana. Art, Jess, and Dana. Don't think we know Dana's last name, though, unless I missed something.
What's up?
All right. Thought you might have something to conjecture on your own. Hopefully first names are enough. Go in here. Alright, we have some names for you, sir. Alright. This is the Eddings house. Does that help?
I already tried that. It's not enough.
Okay.
I need actual names. It's the best way to get through.
Okay, we've got some names. Dana, Art, and Jess.
You sure? Let's try it. Are those your names? Art, Jess, Dana, Art, Jess, Dana?
Did they just go Megazord?
The ghosts. They're...
No. Please, there's no need for this. Art, Dana, Jess, just relax, fellas. Please, relax. That was close.
Close? Those ghosts went Geist.
Geist?
Poltergeist. It's what you get when ghosts go bad. Like, really, really bad. But I've only read about them in books. It doesn't actually happen. At least, it shouldn't. Not anymore.
Well, it happens now. These ghosts attacked us. They tried to tear KK apart. We barely got the circle up in time.
You need to tell us what's going on.
Fine. I think I've got things under control. If you have questions, ask them now.
This looks about as far from under control as it could possibly be, but sure. What is that circle you're standing in?
Oh, this? KK taught me how to make it. Ghosts can't cross it.
Not just ghosts. It keeps out any spiritual energy. I've got something similar in my lab.
You do?
Sure. When you're experimenting with unstable magic, it's smart to be behind a protection circle. But it took me weeks to prepare. You're telling me that you whipped this up on the spot?
Me? I just drew the circle. It was KK who turned it on.
Amazing. You both must be incredibly powerful.
We're just doing a job, one day at a time. Or we would, if we weren't stuck here.
Alright, so how long exactly have you been here?
2 or 3 days, maybe? I had some energy bars in my pocket. They got me through the worst of it. But yeah, won't be long before my shoes start to look very tasty.
And what exactly happened?
Like I said, we came here to put these ghosts to rest. Usually it doesn't take much. We talk to them a bit, learn who they are, try and get through to them. But these three, they got violent. Ugly. They went after KK, tried to rip her to shreds. Poor kid was terrified.
Kid?
She's 10 years old.
Jesus, is she okay?
Last time I saw her, yeah. We got this circle up. It calmed them down long enough for her to escape. We've been separated ever since. If she comes in here, the ghosts attack her. I leave the circle, the ghosts attack me. So, you see my dilemma here.
You couldn't call anyone?
All the spiritual energy screws with my phone, but even still, I couldn't bring anyone else in here. Too dangerous.
Alright, fair enough. Well, being 10 years old certainly explains the interactions with KK. Why couldn't we see KK?
She's a spirit guide, not a pure ghost. Different rules.
KK and I are bonded at the soul. Only I can see her. It's the way it's always been.
When did all of this start, I wonder? Were you a bestower before what happened to us? Or did something with all of that kick this off, I wonder? Why aren't they attacking us?
Because they don't know you're here. Ghosts barely see other people. Only me and KK. As long as I don't provoke them, they won't go crazy again.
Alright. Have ghosts ever attacked you before?
No. Ghosts are normally harmless. Confused and alone, but harmless. Usually I could talk them down. Find some point of connection. Get them to trust me. But these guys, they won't even listen. They just hate.
You are not alone. Supernatural beings have been getting progressively stronger.
So things are just gonna get worse?
They already have.
Well, one thing at a time. Let's focus on getting me out of here. Then I'll worry about how screwed I am.
Alrighty then. This is probably not the time to mention this, but there's also a ghost in the East Village.
You did? Is it still there?
It was there when we left it.
Well, get me out of here and I'll be happy to check it out for you. It's the least I could do.
Alright, well, thanks. How do you usually help a ghost move on?
It depends. Usually we talk to them, convince them they are actually dead. Sometimes an object works, something that they are attached to, something that reminds them of who they are.
Like a ripped up doll? Or a poem? So what can we do to help you?
I don't know. With other ghosts, KK does most of the talking. Ghosts relate to her more, being a ghost herself. But I'm on my own this time. These three won't listen to me. They're just so angry. So I hope you guys have some ideas, because I'm out.
Well, like I said, geists don't just appear. Something happened. Something related to their deaths. If we can figure that out, maybe we can help them.
So we investigate.
It's our specialty.
Alright, well, sit tight.
Believe me, I'm not going anywhere.
And unfortunately, I think that this has something to do with our demon. Okay, so we've got a well-used screwdriver that we picked up in here, so that has to be useful for something, right? Can we get that ripped up doll? Okay.
I've never done this before. Nothing like this before. I mean, I love my wife, I do, but...
Okay, so we were also interacting with art? If you want me to leave, just say so?
No, don't leave. I've been unsure of many things, but not this. Why is that?
Well, because we're possessed by a demon. Sometimes you just have to capture a moment before it's gone.
Yes,
I guess.
That's exactly it. And after tonight, you'll be gone, but I'll keep a memento, just like you asked.
I'll keep it a secret, don't worry.
I have a hiding space in the garage. Nobody will ever find it. Under my heart rate. It will be for me and me alone. And you, if you ever come back. Just look in the mailbox. The garage opener is hidden in there, taped to the inside where it's hard to see. Now, where were we?
Yeah, we have destroyed this whole household.
That's...
Well,
yeah.
I
want this demon found. I want them dead.
I get that this is hard, and I'm sorry, but we need to focus. You didn't do anything. Remember that. What your demon did here was no accident. It had a reason, a plan. We need to learn what it was.
Yeah, but it used my body, you know? I'll process this later. Let's just keep looking around.
Take your time.
Alright, so there's a memento in the garage, and now we know how to get in there. I do want to see if we can get that doll.
Some clothes, a beat-up doll, a ripped-up umbrella.
Okay. Is that clothes, or is that scratch marks that show that this could be moved? Well, apparently we can't move it. Alright, let's go to the garage since it's pointed us in that direction. There's an... Oh! More?
I know everything, Dana.
That's crazy. You're crazy. I wouldn't do that.
This lady told me everything.
What lady? You.
Don't let me interrupt you.
But why? You're the one who told me to do it.
Well, I didn't tell you anything, Dana, because I am evil and manipulative.
Why are you lying? You gave me instructions, a list of things to buy.
So you admit it. You poisoned my dog.
You know what? Fine, yes, I killed your fucking dog. It was destroying my GPA, my sleep, not to mention Arabelle.
Is that what this is about, your little rag doll?
You promised to fix her months ago. She's been in your closet ever since, just collecting dust. So kick me out. Call the cops. I don't care anymore. I'm done.
Yeah, we turned them all horribly against each other. Sure, let's just be straightforward horrible. Kill her, Jess. She deserves nothing less.
Yes, Dana. You deserve to die for this.
What?
You killed my friend.
It was just a dog. Get a grip.
You killed my friend.
Alright, well that was a thing.
Murder by mental suggestion. A classic demon ploy if there ever was one.
Even so, a murder should not create a poltergeist. More investigation is needed.
Let's get back to it then.
Pretty sure that's just the beginning, and if we're going to get scenes in every room, we should probably go back up and go into her room too before we head outside. Okay, well, no scene in this room then. Probably should try the kitchen though. We know how Dana died. Alright, no scene here either. He said it was in the garage under his heart rate. That makes me think of like a pulse monitor, like a Fitbit or something.
Huh. Taped to the side of a mailbox. Clever. Would never have seen it if we didn't know it was there.
Yeah, that is quite smart. So, open sesame.
You sure there are batteries in that thing? You sure there are
I don't know. Open it up.
That will not help us.
Okay, so it's not as simple as that then.
I would recommend...
So, do we need to find batteries? I didn't see anything in the house. Can we go to the convenience store and buy some batteries?
Leaving now would not be recommended. I do not think the bestower will last much longer.
Okay, so that's a big no. Go back around here. We're just going to comb the whole area. Okay, roses we can't interact with. Rusty water tap that we can interact with for some reason.
That will not help us.
Though there has to be something to do with that at some point, or we wouldn't be able to interact with it, right? Back around to the front. Anything else in here? Right. So there have to be batteries somewhere then. Can't interact with that. I wish KK would talk to us again. Maybe she could be of use. See, look there. Guessing this car is in the garage. Maybe it's his heart rate because he loved that car or something. There's the poor little doggy that got poisoned, and the poor lady that killed because of the poisoning. Alright, I don't see any batteries in here. Alright, message still up there. Fogged window. Nothing interactable. Clock is stopped. Maybe we should talk to them.
What's up?
So, you look kind of shaken up.
We're in a house with geists. Of course I'm shaken up. Just be glad the bestower got here first. We wouldn't have stood a chance. We'd already be dead. I just hope he lasts long enough for us to fix it.
Yeah, me too. Why am I getting new visions all of a sudden?
A bunch of ghosts went geist. That's bound to stir up any spiritual energy around here. But on the list of potential bad things that could happen, more visions are at the very bottom.
Okay, fair enough. What do you think we should do?
Did you get that garage opener to work? There's gotta be a battery around here somewhere.
Okay, so confirmation that that's what we're supposed to be looking for.
Yes.
See what Mandy has to say. You look kind of pale. Are you okay?
I am adequate.
What does that mean?
The word is as close to the truth as I can get. I am part spirit, remember? Having those twisted spirits nearby, it is not pleasant. It is difficult, but I am managing. Hence, adequate.
Fair
Please
enough.
do not speak more of this.
Alright, I'm sorry. Do you need a hug? I'm here if you need a hug. We can get close. I can give you comfort. But enough about that. Why am I getting new visions all of a sudden?
Those spirits, those poltergeists, they corrupt the spiritual energy around them. The results are often unpredictable. Your increased visions are perhaps one of them.
Alrighty.
Naturally.
So, batteries. Maybe we can find some, toys upstairs? Oh, yeah. There's a toy. Not exactly the kind of toy I was referring to, but sure. Haha. There's what we need the screwdriver for. Come to me. Surge battery. There we go. Not quite as difficult as I thought it might be. Let's see what horrible thing awaits us in here. Hello, old clunker car. Alright, Art RB. Very clever. Or Art R8. Heart rate. That's where it's at.
I don't think you're gonna pull that off with your bare hands.
Oh, more use for a screwdriver then? And what is this memento?
Is something wrong?
There is a picture underneath the license plate. Oh dear. Of me and Art together.
Oh,
It is tastefully done, at the very least.
Madonna, really?
It is the truth.
Well, I guess we need to remind ourselves.
That's right. Just keep reminding yourself that.
Alright, so we can have Mondana stab it or Eli set it on fire. Well, Eli got to do a lot of things in the last one, so let's let Mondana stab it.
That would not be the best course of action. This photo was hidden here for a reason. It could still prove useful.
Okay, well, never mind. I thought that was like what we were supposed to be doing. I guess we should take it. You're not looking at it. Not look at it too closely. Okay, I mean, that's probably for the best. We can't zoom in, right? No. Okay, good. Reflective workman's vest. Anything else in here? Don't know that this picture will be super useful. Seems like it might make them more upset. Are we supposed to dig the dog up? Please tell me I don't have to dig up the dog. Useless frayed garden hose. Old carpet. Herb is the healing of the nation. Or herb. Different pronunciations. Bob Marley. Okay. Plastic tank for gas. Alright. Mondana is smiling slightly to herself, eager to discover what lies ahead. And Eli is smoking. Not the kind you stick in your mouth. Well, I feel like we're probably going to have to dig the dog up, so we might as well try that while we're out here. I would imagine it's under the rose bush.
Did you really think I wouldn't find out?
Don't turn this around on me. You killed Dana.
Turn it around? You slept with that woman!
I mean, that's a rather nice way of putting it, I guess. You two obviously have some issues you need to work out. Gladiatorial style.
Issues? We were fine until you came along. This is all your fault.
Her fault?
Yes, I had an affair. I'm sorry. But you murdered Dana.
She deserved it. She killed my Mary Jane.
Jesus, are you even listening to yourself?
Oh, so you can love your precious car, but loving my dog is crazy?
No, murder is what's crazy.
Oh, so we get to choose who kills who. We've already started Jess down this road, so let's let her continue it. We'll turn her into a spree killer.
You're right. You are so right.
Hey, she seduced me.
You didn't have to say yes.
I don't want to do this, Jess.
Well, too fucking bad.
And they're going to kill each other. Fair enough, I suppose.
The story grows grimmer with each telling.
Doesn't it, though? And that looks like what we're having to do.
Oh, good. There's a collar. Just grab that, will ya?
Yeah. That's better than the bones, I suppose.
When we return home, I recommend you bathe. Immediately.
Yeah, will do. Even the rain can't wash us clean. Dog collar, so... do we need an item for each of them? I guess the poem for... Jess, the picture for Art, or no, well, the collar could be for Jess too. I don't know. We've got 3 items, but 2 of them seem like they apply to Jess, right? Art. Or maybe the collar is for Dana because it reminds her she killed the dog? I don't know. All we can do, I guess, is go up and see if... Oh, more? Okay.
I killed my wife. I cheated on her, and then I killed her.
Oh, so they didn't kill each other. So now... Are we going to get him to commit suicide? We can cheat on her again if you wish.
Why am I so tempted? Why do I want to say yes? I am confused. So confused. I'm going to go sit in my car for a bit, try and think. Maybe I'll run the motor a little, check if it's running okay.
And close the door?
Could you make sure the garage door is closed?
Sure. You know I love that car, sexy man. We're horrible. Well, not us. The demon. The demon is horrible. Alright. You guys got any input on this?
What's up?
Well, let's get back to it, I guess.
Right with you.
Oop, inside we go. Hopefully this is enough, because this is a horrible, horrible place. Well, not the place, I guess. What happened here was horrible.
What's the story?
Well, sure. I'm going to do the sort of things that don't matter because we may not get a chance to do these dialogue options again. It's good to see you again, Logan. Really glad you aren't dead.
Right back at you. Who'd have thought we'd end up here? But we can catch up later. You know, after you save my butt.
Alright. Oh, we're just trying to tell the story. Okay, well, I guess we'll go in order. Dana killed the dog.
Seriously? Dana, is this true? Did you kill the family dog? Okay. She's denying it. She says she had no reason to do that.
She's not lying. She was mentally forced into doing it.
I see. In that case, the best way to reach her is with something physical. Something she's got a strong attachment to. There's got to be something like that around here somewhere.
Okay, so maybe we don't have what we need, but we'll keep going. Art cheated on his wife.
He did? Art, did you have an affair? Okay, shh, relax. I'm not accusing you of anything. He's denying it. He says he loves his wife.
He
Be
did.
that as it may, we know the truth of it.
He's not lying exactly. He's just confused. Death can cloud your memories, put you in denial. We need something physical, something more than words. Find something like that, maybe we can get through to him.
Okay, we've got that for sure. And then Jess killed Dana to avenge the dog.
Jesus. Jess, is that true? You killed Dana because she killed your dog? I'm sorry, but it's true. Okay. Never mind. She's fine. She's denying all of it. She's saying her dog isn't dead. Do you have any evidence that the dog is dead? Something physical? Find me something like that, and maybe we can get through to her.
Okay.
Believe me, I'm not going anywhere.
We know 2 of these things are going to be useful. Let's do the collar for showing that the dog is dead.
That's kind of disgusting. What are you showing me that for?
It belonged to Jess's dog.
That might work. Give it here. Jess, do you recognize this? Mary Jane. That was her name? Can you tell me about her? Yeah, that sucks. That really, really sucks. Dana shouldn't have done that, but you can't do anything about it now. It's out of your control. You see that, right? That's it. That's it. I just need you to think about that for a bit, okay?
Alright, I guess that's at least one step in the right direction.
Right. I think that did it. She's calm. She's ready.
Ready?
Ready to move on. Once we calm down all three ghosts, KK and I can do our thing. But for now, keep doing what you're doing.
Sure. I still feel like we're going to have to find something else, but we know the picture should work.
Whoa. Why are you showing this to me? Wait, is that art?
Yeah. The demon used my body to seduce him, and he took this photo as a memento. I'm disgusted, so please get rid of it once you're done.
Yeah, this is proof, alright. But who's the woman in the picture? She's kind of hard to make out.
Never mind. Well, we're not gonna lie, and we're not gonna brush it off. We're going to be staunch and steadfast as we have been. It was me.
Right. Leaving it there. Art, did you take this picture?
Thanks, Logan. You're a good guy.
I'm sorry, Art, but this is you. You can't deny it. Don't ask me why you did it. That's a question only you can answer. Good. Acceptance. That's the only way forward. I get you weren't in your right mind, but it still happened. It still matters. I don't judge you one way or the other. That's not my department. Just think about that. Can you do that for me? Please? There we go. Just hang tight, Art. And I'm sorry. I think that did it. He's ready. Just one more to go.
Yeah, just you remember to get rid of that picture, okay? Or better yet, just give it back to me and I'll do it. Okay, so we can't use this. The shovel? Well, it's not the poem. Okay, the shovel doesn't work. So there is something more that we need. Huh. What can we get for, Jess? Something in her room, maybe? Is there something in here interactable now? There doesn't seem to be. Can we get Eli to fire read in here? And show her journal?
What's up?
Fire read?
Sure, but...
Okay, so that's not gonna work.
Did we search the master bedroom enough? Right with you.
Okay, so there's something... Do we get the doll now? The picture? Is there something more in the drawers? Empty. No interactables there. There's interactables there. Can't really look at what's on that door, which we need an object is what it's saying. Heavy wooden closet. See if we can grab the doll.
Some clothes, a beat up.
Okay, so the doll. It is the doll. We can just finally pick it up.
Guess it can't hurt to grab it.
Alright, well, wish it had let us pick it up earlier, but I do like the fact that it's not allowing us to get something until it's relevant. Most older adventure games, you can just grab everything as you go by, so I guess that makes sense. We'll just have to remember that in the future.
What's the story?
Oh, sorry.
Believe me.
I have to actually hand you the doll.
A doll? Why are you showing me that?
Why are you so confused? You know what we're doing here, Logan.
An old toy. Let me see. Dana, is this yours? Arabelle, huh? That's a nice name. Oh, I see. Dogs will do that sometimes. I'm sorry. But why did you do that? There was no need for that. No, I can't judge you. That's not my department. If you really want to move on from this, you need to make it right. Asking forgiveness, yeah. Doesn't matter if you get it. It's just important you ask. Just think about it, okay? Just think about it. Yeah, just have a little think. That did it. She's aware. She's ready. Okay, That's the last of them. Here goes everything. They're not attacking. Guys? Oh, thank God. KK, get in here. It's safe. God, it's good to see you. You met everyone? This is Eli, that's Mandana, and that's... Wait, duh. You guys can't see KK, can you?
I mean, it's okay. We've sort of met. Nice to see you again, KK.
You're kind of facing the wrong way. Now she's on your other side. Now she's KK. Stop messing around. Anyway, there's just one more thing I need to do. Then I'm going out to eat about a dozen steaks. Hey guys, Dana, Art, Jess, I want you to meet my friend. Her name's KK. I know you all have had a rough few months, but it's almost over. Just take her hand, okay? One at a time.
All right. Well, that was awesome.
I feel almost human again. Almost makes me... Never mind.
I guess we went to dinner. You know you can talk to me, Logan. You always could.
Never did it sober, though. It's different now. I would have died in there if you hadn't shown up.
There's nothing, Logan. It's our job.
That's not what I'm getting at. You guys, you do this all the time?
More than we used to, for sure.
I'd like to join you. KK too, obviously. Is that possible? We don't want to be caught like that ever again.
Yeah, I'm gonna vouch for him. Absolutely.
To be fair, I wasn't exactly the same back in those days.
You more than proved yourself, Logan. I welcome you. Father will not like it, but that can be dealt with.
Why will he not like it?
Why's that?
He often says that death is part of the mundane world, and we should not get involved. But after what we saw tonight, perhaps we should review that sentiment.
Yeah, absolutely. Sweet. I'm not the new kid anymore.
Well, this new kid needs his beauty sleep. I'm dead on my feet.
Do you have a place to stay, Logan?
I've got a place in the neighborhood.
Great. You go home and get some sleep. We'll meet up first thing in the morning.
I'm looking forward to it.
I guess we don't really have room at our house. All the rooms are all the rooms are... What? Okay. What was that glowy ball? Was it doing something? Is that the thing that brought the picture and does this? Hello? Was that you?
You are awake. Good. I have a question of a personal nature. I hope you'll answer it.
Why can I not ask about the glowy ball? Sure.
I appreciate you humoring me. Our missions have taken a very personal nature, at least as far as you are concerned. These visions you have seen of your demon self, could you tell me how they make you feel?
Well, I feel violated. I was forced to hurt people, do things I'd never do.
I see. Control, agency. These things are important to you. Thank you for sharing. I will see you at the meeting.
Uh-huh. Could we talk a bit more first?
We may.
So, did you see a little blue thing fly by?
Yes, that would be KK.
Oh!
Logan's spirit guide. I admit, I was surprised to see her as well. Eli has a theory. He can explain it better than I.
Okay, I'll talk to him then. How's Logan fitting in?
It was difficult for my father to accept a bestower, but he understands the necessity. I am certain Logan will prove himself, as you have.
I mean, he kind of already has, but sure. So why are you so curious as to how I feel? Do you not have normal human emotions?
My concern is for your welfare. We must all watch out for each other, since nobody else will. One day, you will do the same for me.
Are you sure it's not something more than that, Mandy? You sure you're not, developing a little bit of an attachment for me? Any thoughts on the last mission?
I confess, putting lost souls to rest gave me a certain satisfaction. I can see the appeal in being a bestower, yet I am glad I am not one. Thank you.
Alright, well, let's go check on Eli. Looks like he's reading some more stuff. Maybe we can get some more information from him now.
Hey, shouldn't you get some sleep? We all need to be fresh tomorrow.
Have you been awake all this time?
What do you mean all this time? It's only... Wait, what time is it anyway? Jesus, I really should put a clock down here.
Alrighty. Reading anything interesting?
Interesting is relative, but I'm looking for something useful. I was reading about ghosts, trying to learn more about the geists we saw. There must be millions of old texts and tomes on the subject. None of them have anything approaching solid facts. Still, there's gotta be something, somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, if bestowers are a thing that happens at least semi-regularly, one of them must have written something down, right? You seem to be taking this rather personally.
Lost ghosts are turning geist on us. Of course I'm taking it personally. What human being wouldn't? I really shouldn't let this stuff get to me. I've outlived a lot of people. I buried my wife over 60 years ago. Heck, my kids are in their 60s. I'm probably going to outlive them too. And that's okay. I've made my peace with it.
I'm sorry, Eli.
Geists? That their souls could be twisted like that? I don't like it. Not at all.
Well, at least now we know he didn't end up killing his family, so that's good. Would you tell me about your family?
People just blurt out their secrets to you, don't they? Must be a bartender thing.
Something like that.
Anyway, sorry for the brooding. See you at the meeting?
I guess that's the end of the conversation. At least about that. Or we could dig a little bit more. Would you tell me about your family?
You don't know many parents, do you? Never ask a dad about his kids. He won't shut up. But yeah, you probably saw the pictures on the wall. I have 2 girls, Julie and Gloria.
And, well, they're not fire mages. Do you still keep in touch with them?
They don't exactly know about that. And they never will. They, think I'm dead.
I figured it might be something like that.
I faked my death. This power I have, when it manifested, it attracted things. Things that would have hurt my kids unless I died.
I understand.
So, I did.
I'm sorry. That must have been hard.
Yeah, still is.
Well, we know they're not, but we'll ask just to get it gone.
No, they aren't. Thank God for that.
So, what happened to your wife?
Donna was young. 30, 31. It was cancer that took her. Seems so mundane, doesn't it? When I think about all the things I've seen since. Just goes to show, you don't need magic or monsters for something to be terrible.
No, you sure don't. So, I'm guessing he didn't raise his kids by himself.
Why is everyone always so surprised when they hear that? Yeah, I raised them both. Got them into a school near my office. We figured it out.
Tell me about your daughters.
I did warn you about asking a dad about his kids, right? Well, here's the Cliff Notes version. Gloria married a realtor and moved to Florida. They're both retired now. Julie got bit by the wanderlust bug and hasn't let go. She hasn't settled down and probably never will. They turned out fine, dad or no dad.
Right, so you still check up on them?
Once in a while. I might not be in their lives, but I'm still their father. What kind of dad would I be if I didn't watch out for them?
I completely understand. What kind of things started showing up?
Just things. Let's leave it at that.
Okay, that's fine. Let's talk about something else.
Yeah. Enough talking about the past.
Thank you for sharing, though, Eli. How's Logan fitting in?
He's an impressive guy. He's been out there for almost a year, all by himself. I think he's finally happy to have some backup.
So the whole bestower thing must have happened right around the time we were possessed, maybe even was caused by it. Did you see KK?
Oh, that was KK. It turns out we can see her now. Well, sort of.
And what was your theory?
Because Logan's officially joined the Unavowed. All members of the Unavowed share a spiritual bond, albeit a slight one. Logan and KK have a strong spiritual bond. It's what enables him to see and speak to her. Now that we're all linked, we're getting some spillover, I guess. We can't speak to her, but we can kind of see her.
Alright, that sounds cool. Any thoughts on our last mission?
Seeing those geists with my eyes was bad enough, but I can only imagine what Logan saw. Once upon a time, I wished I had a bestower's power. Not anymore.
Can I ask you some more about your pictures?
Sure, I guess.
The two little girls?
Yep, that's Julie and Gloria. They look quite a bit different now.
I imagine so. The wedding picture?
Well, I can't deny that's me. Almost 70 years ago that was taken. The cancer came about 5 years later. She was gone a few years after that. Sorry, could we not talk about this?
Yeah, I understand.
Sure.
Alright, I'll leave you to it, Eli.
Right, see you around.
Okay, well, this is a rather long episode. I wanted to wrap up the whole case, and I guess we could go up and check on Logan and Jin Dad, but I think that will keep just fine until next time. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, let me know in the comments and by leaving a like below. It really does help tremendously. And of course, subscribe if you'd like to see more in the future. I have been Tevaron, and until next time, friends, be excellent to each other.